Air pollution. Look at the diagram that summarises sources of air pollution which come from business such as agriculture, for example animal waste, manufacturing, for example car factories, transport, and power stations, for example coal and gas used to generate electricity. Noise pollution. Noise pollution can be from many sources such as cars, machinery, or animals. Noise pollution can cause stress in animals as well as people. This can produce external costs. Use of scarce resources and global warming. Many natural resources used by businesses are either scarce or non-renewable, such as coal and oil. Renewable resources include timber and wind power. Global warming is the gradual heating of Earth's surface, oceans, and atmosphere. Rising temperatures can melt ice, causing the sea to rise, cause water shortages, and interfere with crop growth. Showing environmental responsibility. Environmental responsibility refers to the taking of decisions by businesses, consumers, governments, and other groups with the intention of protecting the environment. A pressure group is a group of people with a common interest who influence public opinion and decisions by businesses and governments. Businesses are more likely to make decisions that protect the environment if consumers and pressure groups encourage environmental responsibility. For example, there was a campaign to boycott John West tuna sales in Sainsbury's, as only 2% of its tuna is from environmentally sustainable methods of fishing. Sustainability. Sustainable methods of production are those that can continue in the long term without damaging the environment. For example, the use of renewable sources of energy, making products from renewable materials, for example, wood, and producing goods without the use of chemical that damage the environment. Disposing of waste and recycling. Waste can be buried, landfill, or burnt, incineration, both of which damage the environment. Using less or redesigned packaging can reduce waste. Charging for plastic carrier bags has seen an 85% drop in their use. Recycling reuses materials to produce new products and is becoming increasingly used by businesses. This can reduce waste and save costs. McDonald's uses its waste frying oil to power its fleet of lorries. Different methods of transport. Car and commercial vehicle manufacturers are making products that can be recycled and that emit less emissions. Most car companies are now investing in electric vehicles, which are seen as a more sustainable form of transport. Aircraft manufacturers are also trying to reduce the environmental damage they cause by building lighter and more fuel-efficient aircraft, for example, the Boeing Dreamliner. Consumers' decisions and the environment. Consumers can recycle products at home, such as plastic bags, to reduce waste. They can buy alternative environmentally friendly products when possible to encourage better business behaviour. For example, e-cover washing up liquid instead of fairy. They can complain to businesses when they see damage to the environment, or join pressure groups to encourage change. For example, RSPB tries to encourage businesses to adopt bird-friendly methods of working. Environmental and ethical policies. The advantages. Environmental reports that publicise a business's environmentally friendly actions can act as a way of attracting customers from competitors, building a better image and more market share. Ethical and environmentally friendly businesses can usually charge higher prices for products, for example, free-range eggs. Environmentally friendly and ethical methods of production can differentiate a business's products from the competition, thus winning customers. Environmental and ethical policies. The disadvantages. Implementing ethical and environmentally friendly policies normally increases costs and lowers profits. For example, higher wages for factory workers making clothes abroad. Businesses need to be actually practicing being ethical and environmentally friendly instead of just advertising they are, as getting found out by customers can cause significant loss of profits. For example, BP oil spill has cost the company £61 billion. Summary questions. Write down or discuss the answers to these questions. What is meant by external costs? How can traffic congestion cause external costs? Give one example of noise or air pollution that causes an external cost. Give an example of renewable and non-renewable. What does sustainability mean? And give an example and disadvantage of ethical and environmentally friendly business behaviour.